Twiddles thumbs. Waits for people to turn.
Buffer.
I could make a buffering thing, couldn't
You couldn't you?
So we could just twiddle there. I wonder what the end of my pen looks.
It's live and there's nobody there.
That's quite
Quite good.
That's quite
Yeah,
good, isn't
like
it?
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody on 60s Bar page.
Two. Hello guys, how you doing?
Say hello in the comments.
Welcome.
We don't know who you are.
We haven't got a clue who you are.
And we've
We
got
can see
one
you
on
watching.
I Love Lasky Gam too.
6, 7.
That's D, LOD.
I knew it was D.
Yes.
So, hello guys.
Let's give you a wave.
Give dear a wave. There we go.
There we are.
Hello guys, welcome to
Wednesday.
Day 18.
Day 18.
Hello
Sue
Sue, how you doing? Sue Frisbee. Yeah, so they're all coming
They're all
in
coming.
now.
You roasted a lot lovely the other day.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Really
Oh,
good.
great. So it's
Steve
day
Belcher,
18.
Steve, Mr. and Mrs. Holly. Hi Karen.
Oh, they're all coming in
They're all
now.
coming in. 19.
Come on guys, say hello to us on the top one.
Hiya,
Oh, there we go.
Sue and Andrew.
Andrew, oh, do you like my glasses, by the way? One square lens, one round lens.
Yes. You couldn't make your mind up.
Hi, Dodie. Hi, Alan.
Dodie.
Alan Doyle's
Phone
with
working
us.
tonight.
Oh, great. It's all going on. And I know secrets about people, but we can't tell.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Do I know?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Shall
Danielle.
I
Hi,
whisper?
Danielle. Whisper. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I know it's rude to whisper, I know. Hiya, Dan.
Hi,
How you doing, Dan McGovern's with us. Great stuff. Morning, Clark. Hiya, Tiger. You alright? Great
Hi,
stuff.
Tiger.
Sandy, Sue.
Kerry and Chris.
Jill. Jill's there as
Hi,
well.
Jill.
Oh,
Hi,
Karen.
Andy. Oh, Andy's
Oh, hello, Andrew McVeigh. How are you?
Hi, Andy. Andy Butts is a top fan too.
Oh, Andy Woods is a top fan. Andrew McVeigh goes
Hi,
to
Karen.
his site.
And to your mum and dad, Moira and Roger. Hiya.
Yeah, go and have a look at Andy McVeigh's site, Loving Life Mallorca. Absolutely brilliant. We're having a big discussion at the moment. What do you think, beard or no beard? That's the question. Beard or no beard? I should put a poll up somewhere saying beard or no beard.
Yes.
What do you think, guys?
Also,
Hello, Dave, Yvonne, how you doing? Great stuff. Hi, Chris.
Shut up. We couldn't go on YouTube tonight because my technical department couldn't work it out.
Well, no, because I tried to go on YouTube and my phone says...
Hi, Chris.
Well, YouTube says... Hi, Dave. YouTube says that my phone isn't up to it.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to get the older iPhone.
I was going to say
just
maybe
for
it might
this.
work on the iPhone.
Maybe we'll give it a go, which is great.
Jackie says no beard. Yeah,
No
I
beard.
agree. I don't like.
Goatee.
I
Andy
don't
says
like,
goatee.
I don't
Helen
like
says no
whiskers.
beard. Dave says no beard. No beard unless you
Yes,
dye it.
Theo say no
Unless
beard.
I dye it. This is the natural colour. This is. It's badger-esque.
Pauline and Ernie and Buxton.
What's the matter? Half a beard, says Alan Doyle. Hello, Wendy. Welcome back. Les Roundtree, how you doing?
Hiya. Hi, Angus. Hope
Oh,
it
this
was
is
your
getting
birthday.
good. 67,
You could
34.
go a rounded beard one side and like more angular the other side. And
Or I could go
matching
half-
glasses, wouldn't it?
Half goatee, half full. What do you think? What do you think, Jack? Beard or no beard?
Don't know.
Oh, jury's out with Jack.
Jack's non-committal.
Oh, he is. Say no more. Ginger Elvis. Great stuff. So,
It's Nicole. It's Ginger Elvis and Kerry's daughter.
hello, Nicole.
Hello, Nicole. I watch you
How
on
are you?
Facebook. I watch your navigating Northants, is it?
Yeah, I love
Yes,
that.
I
That's
follow your
great.
page.
Yes, follow. I think she's following us as well.
Yeah, I don't
which
know.
is great.
I
I'll
think
go
so.
rules.
Hello. Hello.
Do we bears for it? Only joking.
Hi, Cheryl.
Gwen likes a beard. Thank you, Gwen. Kid says, is that for Hollie? I've just hit him. Thank you. Great stuff. It's brilliant. Right, we're getting a few people in. Now, as usual, please do not write the answers in the comments because everyone can see them and either you're giving the answer away or you could be wrong and you're a little bit misleading.
Yeah,
so.
and don't cheat because there's no prize.
Yeah, it's pointless Googling. Let me just turn Holly round a bit there. There you go, you're in frame now.
Am I in
darling.
frame now? Was I
Yes,
slightly
you
off
are.
before?
Well, not exactly like that, but there you go. Alan says, hi, you Jack.
Yeah.
Jack's-
And Sue said hi, Jack, as
Oh,
well.
there's another top fan.
And Kerry and Chris.
Clark Reed, hi, you Jack says. Great stuff. Clarky, brilliant.
There's Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Let's give Dave a wave. Let's give Maureen a wave. There you go. It's lovely. Oh, it's great. We can wave at certain people. I don't know why.
There's Steve.
It's only
Steve and Rita.
certain.
Hiya.
Right,
Yeah,
guys.
we can only wave at certain ones. That's odd.
20 questions. 10 music questions. And I do believe that after this, Joe Cassidy's on as well.
Yes, she is. Yes.
On the Top Square page.
Yeah.
And it was great to see a lot of you tune in last week. She was off on Sunday, but she's back tonight.
She's back.
Hooray!
Jenny's on. Hi, Jenny.
Hello,
Jenny and Peter.
Pouffoir. The Pouffoirs are in. So we've got 20 questions. So if you got your pen
Hi, Tracy.
and your paper, I hope you got your pen and your paper.
Cheers, John.
No writing them in the comments box. Pop on! That's all you need to know.
Is that it? Are we ready to go?
Here we go. Question number 1. In the Bible, are there more chapters in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? In the Bible, are there more chapters in the Old Testament or in the New Testament?
This is good. I don't need my glasses to see the answers tonight.
No, actually, I
They're
probably
nice
don't
and- they're
need them.
Nice and big.
I can take me one square and me
Yeah.
one round. They're great.
Yes.
The mother-in-law bought me these. I think there must be a hidden message.
Yes. See, I'm just
there
at that,
somewhere.
that stage where
Hiya, Danielle. How
I
you
find
doing?
myself doing this.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone, by the way.
Cheers.
We've got our obligatory glass of
Here
wine.
you have. Yes, cheers.
Alan, I will look in to going on YouTube live, but it defeated me this week. But I do want to do some
Peter
live
Lynn. Hi,
YouTube,
Peter Lynn.
which is great.
Janet Bradley. Hiya.
Oh, they're all coming in now. It's
Preston
great.
Jan.
There's Danielle there.
Yes, there's
Yeah,
Danielle. Lovely
which is
Danielle.
great.
Hi. Give her a wave. Oh, she's gone now. She's gone off the comments.
I can give her a wave. Hang on a
Can
second.
you?
Let me just bring that
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Give her a wave. There you go.
There we
And
go.
there's a wave for Dave G. Tracy as well.
And no, I thought that was, yeah, I know Dave.
When we
Tracy's-
get back to work,
I was
go
thinking
see
Dave
Dave.
and Tracy.
No, when we get back to work, go see Dave G. Tracy. He's absolutely brilliant. One of the funniest guys on the planet.
He's great.
Mind you, he lives on a very small planet, but that's another question. So, question 1. In the Bible, are there more chapters in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? Here's question number 2. Who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? Who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? And that's question number 2. I'm going to have to keep a track of these.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah, because we've run
Yes.
out of ink. We've run out of
Yes.
printer ink.
It's a story of our lives. We always run out of printer ink.
Well, it's because we
I
use
was
so
learning
much.
a new song the other day, and I had to literally handwrite the lyrics out because normally I print them. We got no ink, but I think it helps you to learn the words.
I just want to say something as well. Thank you so very, very much for supporting our sites. I mean, I Love Los Gigantes is up to
8.4 thousand members.
8.4 thousand. 60s bars doing
About
brilliantly.
1,500, I think.
1,500.
Yeah.
Old Guy Rules is
Gary.
growing. The Old Guy Rules is up to about 3,500 now. But it's always good because if you share it with your friends, we can get more and more listeners and watchers and viewers and more people
Yeah.
in our little community.
We just tried to keep you all entertained
Of
whilst
course
we're
we
on
are,
lockdown,
which
basically.
is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
And we enjoy doing it too, so
I've just waved hello to the bandit.
you know.
Yes,
but
I
he's not
have.
very happy. He can't play golf at the moment.
We played golf last night,
We
didn't we?
played golf, didn't we?
We
Yes.
did, yes.
It'll be a crazy golf on the Wii.
You go and have a look at
Hi,
Old
Wayne.
Guy Rules. Crazy golf on the Wii is crazy. It's completely
It's
mental.
hard.
It's harder than you think, isn't it?
It is.
I've got to say that.
Yes.
I mean, you think, wait, great. And then you sitting there going, pusha, and then you realise you can sit on the settee and go,
Just do. Yeah. Gary, we're missing Monday Club too.
yeah, we are. Goodness me. Missing Monday clubbers, missing Tuesday clubbers. Oh, my God. In fact, our social life is...
On here.
Is
This
us.
it, yes.
and you guys on a Wednesday and a Sunday,
Yes.
which is brilliant. So there you go. Question number 2. Who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? Question number 3. Whose 1978 debut single was called Sultans of Swing? Whose 1978 debut single was called Sultans of Swing? And that is question number 3.
Linda Stubbings is online. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Great photo you posted the other day. by
There's
the way.
Sid. Sid's on. Hi, Sid.
Oh,
Hope you and
Sid.
Linda are okay. And who else?
I can read up there.
Who's
I can't
for?
read down
No,
here.
you can't read down there, can you?
Who's for? What do you mean, who's
I
for?
don't know who's for.
Who's for? We ain't got to 4 yet.
No.
We're on number 3. This many. 3. That's better against black. 3. That's how many we are. What do you mean, who's for? John Brodkorp. That's a great
Glasgow.
name, that is. WWE Get Back. Oh, when we get back with a double click on the W.
We're not used to all this tech speak, are
I
we?
was thinking wrestling.
I was thinking wrestling
When
too.
WWE Get Back. Yes, I could do that voiceover.
Tell Sid Post Malone says hello.
Yes, when WWE Get Back.
Careful, you just really elbow me in the chin.
That would hurt. Would hurt. That's it. There's been this. Actually, we're not party to it, right? Because she hasn't hit me yet.
Killed him,
How?
yeah.
And I haven't hit her yet. How? But there's a lot of people doing it in the UK. Have you seen it? There's a family murdered themselves. There's a bloke murdered his wife. All because they couldn't get bog roll. Unbelievable. So there you go, number 3. Whose 1978 debut single was called The Sultans of Swing. Question number 4. In which decade did the Eurovision Song Contest begin? Number 4. In which decade did the Eurovision Song Contest begin?
Something else.
Oh,
It was 8.4 members on Los Gigantes.
I'm with you.
I think that's what she
Yeah.
did so much.
8.4 thousand members.
What wine
on
are we
Lost
drinking? I'm drinking a glass of San Val, Chris.
And I'm drinking cheap, medium, brilliant, lovely stuff.
Don Quixote you're drinking.
Oh, Quixote! I'm drinking the Don Quixote.
Quite nice, but I prefer San Val.
I like the Don Quixote, it's much better. Keep your eyes on old guy rolls because we had a game of golf last night. We might try and
Yeah, we might have a
Formula
race.
One.
Formula One, yeah.
Formula One. We might do Formula One, but not real Formula One. Just we can't get the car out of the garage.
No.
Still, there you go. I am missing the bar. Anybody else missing the bar? I'll tell you what, I'm missing a lot of places actually.
Yeah, me too.
Let's shout about it, shall we? I'm missing 60s bar
Yes.
and 60s bar and 60s bar. I'm missing them as well.
I'm missing everywhere.
Yes, so am I actually. I mean, when you're singing
Yep.
up at the
Up at the wine bar.
at the Harvey Club, I usually go up and have a sneaky whiskey.
You do. Yes.
But I'm missing my nightly sneaky
You are.
whiskey. Oh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. Luxembourg, nil point. Hey, listen, there is no Eurovision Song Contest this year.
Nil point for
So at
everybody.
least England or Great Britain are going to come equal first.
JP Chenet. Oh, that's posh,
which is
Andy.
brilliant. JP Chenet.
Very
You've got
posh.
some of them in the
I've got some
fridge.
rosé Chenet.
You've
in
got
the
some
fridge.
rosé
Yes.
Chenet. Heidi,
Yeah,
she's
she's
back.
watching.
She's gone. I keep waving at Dave,
Yeah.
which is more than I do when we're in the bar, to be honest. But there you go. Question number 4. In which decade did the Eurovision Song Contest begin? Question number 5.
There's one for D.
Well, it is and it isn't, right?
If she doesn't get this one right, I will be very disappointed.
Oh, so will I. Question number 5. What does REM stand for? What does REM stand for? That's question number 5, which is cool.
I wonder if Gavin Muller on tonight.
Oh, Gavin Mill.
I don't know.
Brilliant. So, I'm got to be careful. Oh, it's unbelievable. Every time you think you've got stuff sorted,
There's Jane. Hi,
It's-
Jane and Roy. I'm missing being able to go for a walk as well.
something that, oh, do you know what we were saying today? All we want is to get out of the house, go for the walk,
Yeah.
and just sit down and have a coffee somewhere.
Yeah. I would just
Have a coffee
love
somewhere.
to
Now,
go out for a walk.
we don't live far from the chicken shack, right? And our local bar, if you like, that we like to use, is the Plaza Bar. And I said to Hollie the other day, where's the first place you're going to go when lockdown's lifted? She said, I don't know. I said, do you know what I want to do? I want to go to the Plaza Bar, sit in the open air,
Yeah.
where there might be a couple of other people, just have a nice coffee. I'm not interested in getting hammered or smashed. I just want to be outside having a coffee.
Just out.
You tell us, where's the first place you think you're going to go?
Hey, there's Gav. Hi, Gav.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We are here.
Yeah.
Where's the first place you think you're going to go when lockdown lifted. Just drop them in the comments.
Yeah.
I bet somebody's going to say, I'm going straight in front of the telly and watching Coronation Street.
See, I don't actually mind being at home. It's just the restrictions and the fact that you can't go anywhere.
Do you know, I don't mind being at home.
No, I don't mind
It's
being
just
at
the
home.
fact that they're telling us that we can do nothing else. Hello, Jack.
Hello.
You want to come and say hello?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to tell
come
you
on,
that I
love.
bought my assignment in.
Oh, you put your assignment in.
Yeah.
Oh, you put your assignment in. Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, it's Jack. Make the most of it. That's all
That's
you're going
it.
to get. Yes. With his Gareth Bale hairdo.
No, I got it on.
There's
Wait,
Jane and
there's it on.
Shirley. Hi, Jane and
Yeah,
Shirley.
it's all coming on. Right. You'll go straight to the golf course, John Brothcore. Brilliant.
I think Jane and Shirley
Rob
go straight to
Taverner's going to
60s
see his
for a wine.
mum. Was it? Joe McLeod's going straight to the hairdressers. She's not pleased with the colour she's got at the moment. Stephen Simpson's going straight to the Bull's Head in Ashley.
Yeah.
Anywhere with real ale, Andy. The Tiger Warsaw. I remember the Tiger. Goodness me.
Steve,
Steve
quiet
Belcher,
19.
Quiet 19.
There had to be one.
Satan's Hollow nightclub. A walk on the beach, says Linda Stubbins. Bar Central. Well, I'll see you there, because we'll probably end
Yes.
up going down there as well.
Probably will.
Which is brilliant. A walk from the Gulf to Los Abrigas. That's
Yeah.
a good one. Brilliant. So there you go. Question number 5. What does REM stand for? Question number 6.
Everybody says hello to Jack.
What type of shop did the Great Fire of London start in 1666? That's not a real time. I mean,
No.
1659's a real time.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
type of shop did the Great Fire of London start in 1666? And that's question number 6, which is cool. I'd love to play some music. I really would.
We had
But-
bed music before, didn't we?
Yeah, do you know I'm going to have to download
Yeah,
some
we-
bed
we-
music?
we
Some
got-
elevator music.
Yes.
So I've got a few votes for keeping the beard, but I think more votes for people not. This darker bit here actually looks like an arrow pointing down.
You look like a badger.
I do actually. Do you remember those shaving brushes well, in your case, your dad used to use? I'm saying no more. We'll see what happens next week. Maybe I may shape it a little bit. Or I might do a series of photos, shaving it off in little bits, keep the long sideburns and have the porn star moustache and then get down to the
Hey,
Charlie Chaplin.
Gavin says rebooking holes to Tenerife. Yay!
Hey, come on, Gav, get those holidays
Yes.
booked. It's not going to last forever.
What's everybody doing though? With
3 horseshoes Irene's
Yes.
going to.
people must have hobbies. What are people doing to
Last
pass the
orders.
time?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing
Yeah.
because share your hobbies. I mean, one of my hobbies is just messing with the computers, really.
Yeah, and I'm playing a lot of guitar and doing a lot to do with music and listening to it, playing it, and trying
And
to
of
learn
course,
some
we
new
like talking
songs.
to you guys as
Yeah.
well, which is great. No, relax. It's just a cough. So yeah.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie's there.
Hi, Jane.
Oh, Jackie Hill, brilliant. So, whip it off. Well, that's an interesting
Proper handlebar
proposition.
tash.
Yes, I could
My
get.
brother has one of those, doesn't
I
he?
could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
With big curls there. That'd be good, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? That'd be a selling point. Say no more. So there you go. Question number 6. At what type of shop did the Great Fire of London start in 1666? Question number 7. Which 1976 film about a boxer won an Oscar for the Best Picture? Which 1976 film about a boxer won an Oscar for the Best Picture? That's number 7. You can probably hear Jack in the background. These are the sort of noises that kids make when they're playing PS4.
Where did you get those Gregories? What Gregories?
Where did you get those Gregories?
Gav's practicing tennis. Cool.
What's a Gregory?
I don't know.
Gregory
Gav, have you
Peps.
stopped bouncing toilet rolls on your badminton bat yet?
Do you know, I'm beginning to think I'm thick. What's a Gregory?
Where did you get those Gregories?
Gregory
Gregory
Pex?
Pex.
No.
That's all I can think of.
No,
I don't know.
Craig, you're going to have to enlighten me as to what a Gregory is. So,
Danielle's a lot of gaming guitar practice. Cool, like me.
Oh, well
Songwriting,
done.
yep.
Specs.
Video chats.
Oh, Gregory Peck's Specs. Where? Oh, me square and round ones. Okay, fair enough.
Jenny Shirley, a jigsaw.
Do you know, I'm
swap.
beginning to feel thick. I couldn't work that out
Neither
then.
could I.
Gregory Peck.
They were a gift from my mum. I don't know
Well,
where they came from.
they came from
They
Luscaganty
did come
somewhere.
from Luscaganty.
Yes, I know Gregory Peck Specs. I've got it now. It just took a while for the penny to sink. I'm feeling particularly blonde tonight. I know it's not proper
Your
blonde.
dreams.
That looks blonde in this light, surely.
No, it's white.
No, that's blonde in this light.
No, not in the wildest dead.
No, that's definitely
No.
blonde. Definitely. Otherwise, I'm going colourblind or something like that. I wonder what colour your hair is in a few
Oh
weeks.
yeah, I dread to think. Yeah.
I could stand her upside down and it could be my chin, couldn't it? Yes, I know it's Gregory Specs. Oh, good grief.
Hey,
Oh, Adrian Ivory, Gregory Speck. Yes, thank you. We're getting the message, which is brilliant. Question number 7. Which 1976 film about a boxer won an Oscar for Best Picture? Question number 8. Right?
you buffering.
Yeah, I'm buffering. Shh. There you go. Which cricketer resigned as England captain in the winter of 97-98, having captained them for a record 54 test matches? Which cricketer resigned as England captain in the winter of 97-98 after having captained them for 54 test matches? And that's question number 8. What are you giggling at?
I'm giggling at Gavin's message there.
I can't read it. What's it say? Is Ed... Should we just call it drunk?
Shall we?
It
Are you?
rhymes with...
I don't think so. You've not had that much wine today.
This is my first glass.
Yes.
Oh, and I did have a beer earlier.
Oh, you did have a beer earlier. Yeah.
I did. Well, I was...
There's
thirsty.
Maxine Jack. Hi, Maxine.
Hi, Maxine.
How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
How are you doing up
grief.
there in Bonnie, Scotland?
Mm.
Hope you're doing all right.
She was great, she was.
She's great,
Well, I mean,
isn't
she
she?
still is great, but when she was on the island, she was great, brilliant. It's good to see you, Max.
Yeah,
How
she's in
cool is
Scotland
that?
and she's working. Go and see her. She's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She was on The Voice.
She was indeed on The Voice. Oh, the girls from Brum are playing again. If we are locked up at Christmas, I could be Santa. I think... you're trying to say I'm fat and old? That's
Who
Santa.
are
isn't
you?
it? I'll tell you what, I need to go quite a bit before Christmas, to be
Oh,
honest.
yes.
You could sit on my lap, little girl.
Oh, no. So you're all right there.
Got to give it a go, ain't you? Anything that gets you through. Gavin, no, I'm not drunk. Not at all. Gavin was actually debating whether I dropped the F-bomb last week.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
He listened
Yeah.
and he's certain that I dropped... Did anybody else last week hear me drop the F-bomb? I don't think so. I think I'm a little bit more careful than that. And that was close, wasn't it?
That was close.
So there you go. Question number 8. Which cricketer resigned as the England captain in the winter of 97-98 after having captained them for a record 54 matches? Question number 9. What sport features in the films He Got Game, Flubber and Celtic Pride? Which sport features in the films He Got Game, Flubber and Celtic Pride? Or Celtic Pride.
There's
I
another
think it's
quiz I wouldn't be
Celtic
doing
Pride,
very well
I
on.
think. Well, I'm not surprised.
There's no change
to
there,
be
is there,
honest.
really?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've watched you watching CBeebies for an education and it's...
Stop
not
it.
working.
Tell them what we think we...
It's a family
my
show,
secrets.
please. Well, you're quite right, sir. I didn't, but somebody did accuse me of doing so, and I didn't.
Kerry's having a carver. Nice one, Kerry.
I didn't drop the F-bomb at all. Do you know what? I'll tell you something we never do.
Oh, I don't know.
And I don't know why we don't do it. We never, ever have barbecue, do we?
No, we
never
don't.
We never do
We're
barbecue.
just not barbecue people, are we?
But right at this present moment in time, I could sit on a terrace with a barbecue going,
Could you?
with a glass of whatever,
A few pork chops
a few
and
pork chops. Oh,
burgers.
do you know? So I think when you get locked in for this long, you do tend to go a bit stir crazy, don't you?
You do.
You do.
Yeah, and we've got a few 1 weeks of it yet too. God help me by the end of it. What are you going to be like if you're like this now?
I'll be like this. I'll be like David Bellamy. Now listen, I've lost count. Was that question number 8 or question number 9? Someone tell me, was that last question number 8 or number 9? Waiting.
I don't know.
I can't
Lost
remember.
track too.
I could count them off on the screen, but
Yeah.
Monte Pulciano da Brutto. Cheap in Tesco's.
Sounds good though.
Yeah, it does. It sounds great.
Yeah.
I bet it sounds better than it tastes.
Well, that was question number 9.
That was question number 9. Thank you
Thanks,
very
Trace.
much. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. Hey, you know,
Thank
I'll
you
tell you
all.
what, if ever you wanted to see number 9 pop up on your screen,
Yeah, that's
everybody's doing it now. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Wayne, 8, you've missed one. Yeah. I don't know which one you've missed, but wait till the end. Right.
Yeah.
Great. Sorry. It's all right, Wayne. Don't mention it, right? So here we go. Question number 9 was which sport features in the films He Got Game, Flubber and Celtic Pride?
Shall I ask the next question?
Number 2. Do you want to?
Shall I ask it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hand the question here and go over to young lady on my right, your left as you're looking at us.
Question number 10 goes like this. Who won Celebrity Big Brother on Channel 4 in 2002? Question number 10. Who won Celebrity Big Brother on Channel 4 in 2002?
Chris Reed, you're quite right. This is a great excuse for a cheeky quick one on a Wednesday night. I don't know what your quick one is, but mine's a drop of wine. I say.
Yes, it is a shame you can't shimmy up to the bar, Chris.
Bloody right, I'll tell you. Right. So that was number 10. Who won Celebrity Big Brother on Channel 4 in 2002?
Irene says, we don't care, we're drunk. Good on you, Irene and Paul.
Irene and Paul, you should always be drunk. I think that should be your natural state. You see them come in the bar and go, oh, we're back here. Give us. What do they drink?
Paul, black top or red top. And Irene sometimes has a vodka and Diet Coke, I think. Or
She does
Fanta
it.
orange.
I don't work behind the bar that often, I have to say. Question number 11. If you were born on December the 1st, what star sign would you be? If you were born on December the 1st, what star sign would you be? That's question number 11.
Yes, and hopefully if you are born on December the 1st, you won't be having your birthday in lockdown.
Do you know, I love this. People are replying to each other here now.
Yeah,
That's
they
great.
are. It's great.
Dave Newman's on meths. Don't have a cigarette now. Just don't have a cigarette. Good to see you, Gaynor. How's
Right,
things?
Gaynor.
Not me. Just a general cough. I'm not, you know. I worked it out the other day. I know we're all living in dangerous times and everything, but I worked out the other day. It's going to sound stupid. I'm not afraid of dying. What I'm afraid of is not being here. Does that make sense?
Bit weird, but yeah. Okay.
I know it makes sense. I mean, no, really, if you think about it. If the virus gets me and I pop my clogs, I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is not being here.
You're getting morbid now. Get on with the quiz.
Well, I can't open the bar, can I?
No,
You'd have to do it.
I'd have to do it.
Who cleaned the pipes?
Not me.
Oh, there you go. Didn't think so, somehow. You'd all be drinking dirty beer if I
I
pop my
doubt
clogs. Hiya, Raymond. Raymond McKenna.
Hiya,
He's
Ray.
from Scotland. How good is this? Andy Budge is on 4-star
4-star
unleaded.
unleaded. Good
Which
stuff.
is great
Yeah.
because some of the petrol stations in the UK are closing down now. Not the big ones, the rural ones, because there's no demand
They've
for
run
their
out.
product.
Either that or they've run out.
What can I do? Question number
I
11.
wonder whether people would actually panic by fuel. Just fill the cars up ready
Yeah,
just in case.
panic buy. Can you fill all these containers, mate? I've only got 76 of them here. Where are you planning on going? Just to the shop and back? Right, question number 11. If you were born on December the 1st, what would your star sign be? Do you
I
want to
read
go
the
that
next
one?
one?
Go on then. Number 12.
Number 12 goes like this. In the 1996 Olympics, who was disqualified from the 100-metre final after 2 false starts?
Really? Yeah?
Number 12. In the 1996 Olympics, who was disqualified from the 100-metre final after 2 false starts?
Good question. Very good. I'm guessing it was an athlete.
I think it was definitely an athlete.
Could be, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Let's have a look who's going on. We're on a pub crawl tonight, having beer in the garden now. Well done,
Nice one,
Steve.
Steve.
Brilliant.
I mean, we filled ours.
Dave G. Tracy, what would we do without Eddie? Well, listen, I'm going to tell you a little story, right, about Dave G. Tracy. Now, Dave G. Tracy was, at the time, compere at the Ocean Palace. No, the one opposite where, what's it called?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Me and the boys were there doing a show, and we were in the dressing room getting ready, and the language of the microphones was terrible. What we failed
Thanks,
to
John
remember was we'd left the mics on. So there's all these people with the families
Hi,
sitting
Joe.
there. There's me and the boys in the back, effing and being and what have you, and Dave running into the dressing room as fast as he can to tell us that we'd left our mics on. And he couldn't switch them off because they were all set up.
Yeah, somebody
our
else
level.
does that to me on
Brilliant.
a Thursday night at the wine bar.
But do they do it on purpose?
They just Jay leaves his on.
On
They ended up
purpose?
having a right old chinwag the one night about his mum. It was all good though.
They're lovely.
Listen.
Hello, Joe Cassidy. I think Jack's just fallen out the window. I just heard a big bang from next door. Number 12 in the 96 Olympics, who was disqualified from the 100 metre finals after 2 false starts. Right. Question.
Hi, Miriam, Ruth Gardner, you and Bill should be playing along.
You should be.
Yes.
Number 11. Number 30. Number 3. What number are we on?
The last one was number 12.
Are you sure, or was it number
The
13?
disqualified one was
Oh, hang
number
on, let
12.
me have a quick look. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
13, yeah.
We're on number 13. Hooray! I worked it out. Number 13. Which rock star did Joan Rivers describe as being the only man with childbearing lips? Well, there you go. Which rock star did Joan Rivers describe as being the only man with childbearing lips? Now, listen, how many have I got online here? 66. We got well over 100. Well over 100. So, right after you get the answers off this quiz, I want you to go on Facebook and I want you to look for J-O, nothing else, Joe Cassidy's
Top square page.
top square page.
Hi, Leanne.
Because she's back on tonight. She's doing us another quiz right after this one. Joe Cassidy's top square page. So you can get off and you can have a great old time there as well.
Because there's sod all on telly.
No, nothing. Number 13. Which rock star did Joan Rivers describe as being the only man with childbearing lips?
Shall I do the next one?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so this is question 14, yeah?
Yes, this is the original series, right?
Right.
It's not, it's the original
The original.
series.
Okay, here we go then. Number 14. What is the maximum number of people that could be beamed up into the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek in one go?
And that only applied to the first 4 episodes.
And that question is, what is the maximum number of people that could be beamed up into the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek in one go?
It was aboard, Scotty. I got a captain. If I give it any more, she'll blow. We're being bigly blunt,
We are, we?
which is great.
Blunt.
You said something before that reminded me of something, and I can't remember what it was.
Gavin Griffiths just said lockdown memory loss.
Lockdown memory loss. Captain, we've got lockdown memory loss. I've been watching the new series of Picard.
Oh, yes.
Which is,
it's rather good.
it is
No
good.
spoilers, though.
It is good, but it's a bit dark, I think.
No
It's-
spoilers, because people haven't seen it.
It's a little bit dark, and
We've got the last few episodes to watch.
yeah, we could do that in bed tonight, couldn't
Yeah, do
we?
you know what I like watching? I like watching, it's on Dave and it's called Taskmaster.
Oh yeah. Taskmaster. What brilliant.
Has anybody seen Taskmaster? It's
Taskmaster
just-
is
it
so
just-
funny.
It's just really childish and it just appeals to my warped sense of humour.
Childish sense of humour.
Yes.
What number was that? That was 14, wasn't it?
Yes, that was number 14.
I'm forgetting to keep track. See, the problem is we've run out of ink. And when you run out of ink, you can't print it off. Now, when you print it off, you can write 1 to 20. But the thing is, how about this? I could write 1 to 20 on my computer screen. But every time I move the questions,
They'd be wrong.
the quiz would last forever.
It would.
It would. That was number... Oh, no, we just done that one. But it says number 4. 5.
Right,
no,
where are we?
whatever.
We're on So, question 14 was, what is the maximum number of people that could be beamed up into the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek in one go?
And that
Question
applies to the original series, and it was only for the first 4 episodes.
So, question 15 goes like this.
That wine is great, isn't it? That wine is
Nicole
great.
Reed, Taskmaster. I love Taskmaster.
Oh, yeah. So there you go, question number 15. What was the last James Bond film in which Roger Moore starred? What is the last James Bond film in which Roger Moore starred? And that's question number 15. Kinthy, which is brilliant. Actually, Andy Wood should get that. He's a James Bond demon.
Is he?
He knows everything about James Bond. He knows more about James Bond than James Bond.
See, I don't like James Bond.
You don't, do you?
No.
You
I was forced to watch it as a child on Bank Holiday Mondays.
Were you
when there
really?
was nothing else on.
We've got a problem.
What's the problem?
That tablet is in the way of that screen now.
Right.
And
So you can't see.
I can't see the... I'll just lift myself up like this.
Okay.
And you can have a look how nicely I've trimmed the bottom of my beard. Too simple, isn't it? I think it's... Do you know... Don't toy with me, said Andy Bud. Ha ha ha. I say no more, sir. Ha ha.
Right, where are we? We're on number 16. That means... Have you read number 15? Yes.
I have, yeah. You
So
read
number
it, yeah.
16.
Read 15 again first.
Read 15 and... Okay. What was the last James Bond film in which Roger Moore starred? Right, question number 16. What is the name of the theatre in Sheffield where the World Professional Snooker Championship takes place?
Took place.
Takes
I don't know if they still do, to
I
be
think
honest.
they do still do it
Do
there.
they? I'm not sure.
Yes, question 16. What is the name of the theatre in Sheffield where the World Professional Snooker Championships take place?
There you go. Brilliant. We are getting so many... Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know what
that was from
It was a
YouTube.
YouTube thing, that was.
I have no idea. We get little messages pop down on the screen where people are making comments on what's it. But thankfully, Facebook's got a filter. Oh, this is going down well again.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, next week I'm going to find some background music. I'm going to download some of that royalty-free music that they can't stop. Well, they don't want to, do they, to be honest, but that's what we're going to do. Shambles. Yes. Does it itch yet? No, actually, it's not bad. Occasionally I'll sit there doing this. For no other reason than you girls go. You do that, don't
Yeah,
you?
I do that, yeah.
So I'm kind of doing this a bit, you know.
Right, where are we?
No, it doesn't itch. You should ask Hollie that question anyway. Moving on.
Moving swiftly on. Question number 16 was, what is the name of the theatre in Sheffield where the World Professional Snooker Championships take place?
Question number 17. After how many years of marriage would you celebrate a ruby wedding anniversary? After how many years of marriage would you celebrate a ruby wedding anniversary? I'm going to be lucky if I get to ruby wedding anniversary. Ain't I?
Yeah, you are.
No,
How many years are we this year?
me and you, is it
Yeah.
14
I
this
think
year?
it may be 14 this year.
14, but we've been together 22.
Yeah, no, I think it's 13 because we got married in 2007.
Yeah, that's right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got married 2007.
Yeah.
So I've just got to remember not to buy an anniversary card with a number on it. Because if I do, I just know I'm going to be wrong.
Oh my
It's
God, I
that
hope we're not
simple.
spending our anniversary in lockdown. It's
Yes,
not
too
fun.
many. You're quite right, John. Quite.
Yeah.
Alan used to have a beard. Got rid of it when he got grey bits in it. So he got rid of that when he was about 18, 19, something like that. Dave, is it your Ruby next year? Well, you'll have a good answer for that one then, won't you? Really?
Yeah, Jane says why
Which
don't
is
you use
good.
one of my CDs, but I think they'd still have us on copyright.
Yeah, they probably would actually. It's,
Because of the background music,
Well,
probably.
it's they using some pretty sophisticated
They are, aren't they?
recognition
Yeah.
software at the moment because it's very difficult to just do a song
Yeah.
and it gets blocked out, although it's obviously not the original. And it's all down to performing rights. And I was saying this the other night, and I'm not going on at Facebook, but you would think during these times they would relax the laws, put in a filter that says, just let it go until this is lifted. But there you go. 17. How many years of marriage would you celebrate a ruby wedding anniversary? 20, 19, 18.
Right, question number 18. Excuse me. Which TV show is centred around the firm of Wernham Hogg? Which TV show is centred around the firm of Wernham Hogg?
I could give a clue here.
Could you?
Yeah. But I won't.
It's not something I ever watched. I didn't like it.
No, we've not watched it. I can't be doing with it. It's and the American version's even worse. I'm
haven't
not
seen
sure.
the American version.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't really watched the English version.
No.
I think it's poo. Can I say poo?
You just did.
No, but I mean, can I get on?
I think so.
I mean, I was accused of dropping the F-bomb. Is poo okay? That's the question. It is. What a situation we're in. Poo. You know. I mean, I could say Winnie the poo,
No,
but I better not.
No, you better not.
No, poo. We go. Stop it at poo. I'm being very, very good. How's to Dave Newman? Oh, excellent. Oh, sorry, this year. Dave, you're already in trouble. Brilliant. So that was number 18. Which TV show was centred around the firm of Wernham Hogg? Wernham Hogg, right? Question number 19. You do number 19.
I did number 18, but I'll do number 19.
You do number 19.
I can't see because the top of the tab
I
is
know,
white.
this is why I
So,
said
here we go. Question number 19.
They can see your t-shirt.
Who has albums called Blonde on Blonde, Blood on the Tracks, and Highway 61 Revisited?
Number 19.
Number
Do it
19.
again.
Who has had albums called Blonde on Blonde, Blood on the Tracks, and Highway 61 Revisited?
So there you go. Question number 19. Oh, Sue's just sent us a
Sent us
photo.
a photo.
I can't look at
yet,
it.
though.
No, can't look at it.
We'll have a
yet.
look after.
Yeah, we'll have a look in a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I better read number 20 as well because you can't see over the
I
top
can
of that.
actually see number 20.
And it's a short question.
Yes, I can.
So.
It is only a short question,
So we'll
which
do-
is good for me because my intelligence and vocabulary don't
Yeah,
stretch
a
to
bit
that.
low tonight.
Right.
So we'll do number 19 again, which was who has had albums called Blonde on Blonde, Blood on the Tracks, no, Highway, there's something else, and Highway 61 Revisited. So question number 20 goes like this.
Hang on a second. Sue's just said, Mark had a beard. She loved it. He didn't. Well, it's his chin. He can do what he wants.
Do you like your beard?
Do you know, since we've been together, you've always said, oh, don't grow a beard.
Yeah, I don't do
You ain't
whiskers.
coming nowhere near me if you've got a beard. But we're in lockdown. And, you know, it's like I said, you put makeup on tonight, but generally you don't. And I thought, well, I'm just going to leave it, you know. I'm not going to stand there day after day after day, raking my face. So I've just left it, and, hey, if it comes off, it comes off. If
Read
it
number
doesn't,
20.
it
I'm
doesn't.
fed up of talking about your beard now.
Well, it's not me, it's them. What can I say? We love you, apparently. If you want to be in lockdown with a person who moans, come, I'll swap. Here we go, question number 20. Which element has the chemical symbol BR? And it's not British Rail. Which element has the chemical symbol BR? That's
Yeah, it's
number
not Bob Roll
20. And we haven't even tested this yet.
We haven't, have we?
Oh my God, it might not work.
It should work. It's worked every other time.
We've got 10 pieces of music for you. So, either continue up to 30 or write down 1 to 10. It's that simple. We're getting pings and dings and
See if it
dongs.
works.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on.
working.
It's not very loud, but it's on.
No, are you low or am I? Yeah,
It's you.
you're up. It's me.
Yeah.
Coming up. Coming up. Coming up. There you go. Right, can you hear that, guys? Thank you, Steve. Real men have beards.
Steve, shut up. I hate beards.
Can you all hear that? That's your little testing piece of music. Oh, that's not in the quiz anyway, is it?
No, it's not in the quiz, that one.
Is that from last week?
Yeah, it starts there.
Starts where?
There.
I'm just trying to get you to touch it.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
So, shave it off for charity.
Yeah, that's a good idea,
That's a good
Alan.
idea.
Yeah.
I'll keep growing it,
Yeah.
right? That's a good... But no... Angus Taylor, yes.
See you scratching.
Loud and clear, good. Rob Taverner, yes. Yeah.
Hi, Dave Morse.
No, somebody
Your wave.
says that I should shave it off for charity. That's why but that means I've got to grow it until the next charity thing.
Right,
but if,
shall we
but if
crack
I
on?
do that, right, I will shave the beard and the head.
Let's crack on with the music
And
round.
my armpits.
You.
And my chest.
Right. Question number 1 on your music round this evening. We're on TV themes tonight, so all you need to write down is what TV theme you think the music is.
So here we go.
And here we go with question number 1.
Write this down.
Don't write it in the comments box.
No, don't write it in the comments box. Hanging 5, baby, hanging 5. So that's number 1.
That's number 1.
And I think we'll stop at the chest. Thank you, Andy. That's number 1. Here comes number 2. What TV programme is this?
Yeah. You'd like this one, Andy. Is that enough of that one?
Yeah, it's enough of that. That's number 2.
Number 3 is an interesting one. Let's see how many of you get this one.
Number 3 goes like this. That's number 3. We've got to be careful, we can't give you more than 20 seconds, otherwise Facebook cuts us off. That's number 3. Here's number 4.
4. Oh, it's Leslie's one tonight. Well done,
Glad you
Gav.
know 3. Well done, Gav. So this is number 4. Number 4, here comes
Number 5.
TV programme number 5.
I used to like this program.
I just like the music.
Yeah, it's good music. I
Music's great. So there you go, that's number 5. Here's TV theme number
This
6.
next one was compulsive viewing in our house.
Was it really? Number 6.
It's a great piece of music, isn't it?
So there you go, that's number 6. Here's number 7. TV programme number 7.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo, but somehow they just don't end up as.
So there you go, that's number 7.
Number
Number
7.
7. Number
Yep.
7. Here
Here's
is number 8. Just like this.
Still left to do.
No, every day.
Challenge.
On Dave. Shot in it.
I will soon.
There's number 8. Question number 8 is TV programme number 9.
Sign up for that one.
Yeah. Do you know that was actually a top-rated Northern Soul classic? That
Was it?
was as well. Yes, it was.
I never
Yeah,
knew.
honestly,
No.
that was number 9. Good question, Dave.
Yeah, good question, Andy,
No,
as well.
Andy, you haven't.
No. And finally, you might have put your pen down for this one.
Yeah, this is number 10.
10.
I love this.
Ready? You ready, everyone? I'm doing it.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
There you go, that's number 10.
How many people clapped? I bet you all
I
did.
bet everybody's
I bet
sitting
they
there
all
and they're
did.
going, yes, number 10. Brilliant. A lot of people are saying they like my glasses. One square, one round. Oh, you can't get them on the wrong way round, I'll tell you that much. It's pretty interesting.
Right.
pair of mushed up glasses and a beard for some reason. Oh, what is going on in the world? So, right, get your pens and papers ready. Next year, here are the answers. In the Bible, there are more chapters in the Old Testament or the New Testament?
And the answer is the Old Testament.
The Old Testament has 929 and the New Testament has...
2,260.
I want to play darts with you. 260.
260.
Question number 2. Who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe?
And the answer is C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. Question number 3. Whose 1978 debut single was called Sultans of Swing?
Paul King, I hope you got this one. It was Dire Straits.
Dire Straits. Question number 4. In which decade did the Eurovision Song Contest begin?
It was in the 1950s, and 1956 to be precise.
1956. Your next question was, what does REM stand for?
And the answer is Rapid Eye Movement.
It certainly does. Next question, what type of shop did the Great Fire of London start in 1666?
And the answer is Bakers. We've got to play question number 4 on the music round again for Dodie.
Have we?
We'll do
Right,
that.
okay, we'll do that
after
in a
you.
minute. Next question, which 1976 film about a boxer won an Oscar for Best Picture?
And the answer is Rocky.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. I bet he can't run up the steps any longer
he can't.
because he's in lockdown. Next question, which cricketer resigned as the England captain in the winter of 97-98, having captained them for a record 54 test matches?
And the answer is Michael Atherton.
Mike Atherton, there you go. Next one, what sport features in the film He's Got Games, Flubber and Celtic Pride?
And the answer is basketball.
Do you remember the Harlem Globetrotters? Do-do-do-do. You don't?
No.
I do.
Showing
Who
age
else?
now,
Who
right?
else remembers the Harlem Globetrotters? Curly was one of them. I remember Curly, but there you go. Next question. Who won Celebrity Big Brother on Channel 4 in 2002?
The answer is Mark Owen.
He's with a very famous group.
Hi Shane.
Hi Shane, how you doing? Shane's in the house.
Shane's in the house.
How you
Sister,
doing?
sister.
Change in the house. Listen, Shane's doing a little bit online now as
Yeah,
well.
I believe he is.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to go and watch
Yeah.
him. We love Shane. Good bloke. Good bloke. If you were born on December the 1st, what star sign would you be?
You would be a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Next one, in the 96 Olympics, who was disqualified from the 100 metres final after 2 false starts?
And the answer is Linford Christie.
Linford Christie. Which rock star did Joan Rivers describe as having as being the only man with childbearing lips?
And the answer is Mick Jagger.
I love Mick Jagger. Jack's on the go in the bedroom again for some... Oh no, that sounded so bad. He's on PS4. That's what I meant. Question. Next question. What was the maximum number of people that could be beamed up onto the Starship Enterprise, onto the Star Trek in one go? But now this only applied to the first 4 episodes.
And the answer is 3 people.
Tress, 3. That's the
Yes.
answer. What was the last James Bond film in which Roger Moore starred?
The answer is A View to a Kill.
Doing great theme tune.
Yes.
Was it Duran Duran?
It was Duran Duran, I
Duran
believe,
Duran.
yes.
What a film. What is the name of the theatre in Sheffield where the World Professional Snooker Championships take place?
And the answer is The Crucible.
Cheers, the Crucible. After how many years of marriage would you celebrate a ruby wedding anniversary?
The answer is 40 years.
40 years. Which TV show was centred around the firm of Wernham Hogg?
The answer is The Office.
The Office, who had albums called Blonde on Blonde, Blood on the Tracks and Highway 61 Revisited.
And the answer is Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. And finally, which element has the chemical symbol Br?
And the answer is bromine.
Bromine. So there you go,
Yeah.
there's your 20 questions.
Right,
We
let's
are
play
very
number 4
quickly
again.
going to play number 4 again before we...
By number 4, 1, 2, 3. It was this one.
This was number 4. And then we'll give you the answers. Meadowlark, yes. Lunchbox. Was that one?
There you go, Jodie, that's number 4.
That was number 4. So, here we go. Here are your 10
TV themes.
TV themes. Here's number 1. Number 1 went like this.
That's an idea for next Sunday.
So there you go, that's number 1. And it was Hawaii 5-0. Book him, Dano. Murder 1. Hawaii 5-0. Here's number 2. We were talking about it earlier. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Not that you're a Trekkie by any chance.
I don't know the words.
No.
Its ongoing mission to find strange new worlds and civilizations.
And to boldly go.
Yeah, we'll stop there. We'll stop there. It was, of course, Star Trek,
Trek.
the original series, TNG. This was number 3.
Right, who got this one?
Who got this?
Come on, write in the comments if you got this one.
Just give us a tick if you got this one.
Because everybody was harping on about this like crazy a few weeks ago. We've never watched it. So come on, somebody must know it.
Documentary, Murder 1. So that was number 3.
Nobody's wrote the answer down yet.
They know it.
They must know it.
It's just a lot to type in.
Yeah, it is all the time.
Number 3 was A Game of Thrones. Alan Hayes says easy.
See, I would have known that because I've never watched it.
We've never watched it. We watched episode 1 and thought,
Yeah, that was enough.
God. Well done, Andy. Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones.
This was number 4.
Number 4. This is one Dodie was struggling with. Turn that up just a little bit. So there you go, number 4. It was. So number 4 was Airwolf. Airwolf, number 4. Number 5 went like this. I love this. What number is this?
5.
So there you go, that's number 5. It was, of course, Cagney and Lacey. Cagney and Lacey. Here's number 6. We'll watch this. Well,
Yeah,
at least you
we
watched it.
did.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was, of course,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yep.
Dallas it was. Here's number 7. Number 7 went like this.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a 9.
There you go, number 7.
I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone past with the...
Number 7 was the
Fall
Fall
Guy.
Guy. Number 7 was the Fall Guy. Number
Yep.
8.
Why was it always a speedboat?
I don't know. Wishing to bully. Wishing to bully.
In 1.
You can get your BFH. BFH, I tell you.
In 2.
Let's have some BFH. Wishing to Tony. Wishing to Tony.
That's enough of that. It was, of course, Bullseye.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What number was that?
That was number 8.
Here's number 9.
9.
Northern Soul Dancing Classic. Place number 9. We've got to watch the time because Joe's
Yeah,
got 4
yes.
minutes. That was, of
Bet
course,
Joe's in
Joe 90.
I bet Joe is limbering up from getting ready.
She is Joe 90. And finally, here's number 10.
Oh, let's do it again.
Your last chance to
Ready?
it.
Here we go.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
So there you go. That's number 10. And your scores up. Post them as quick as you can. Same glasses, Eddie.
Yeah.
Add your scores up. Post them as quick as you can, right?
Please out tonight. I think this is just
30, just straight 30. Straight 30 tonight.
Yep.
Jean-Michael Vincent, let us recently. 22 out of 30, good on
18,
Wayne.
nice one, Gav.
18 Gav,
18 for
excellent.
Sue.
18 for Sue as well. Brilliant, doing well here.
22
22
Tracy,
for
nice
Trace. 24,
24.
thanks Mel. 15 for Debbie.
22 for
21
John,
for Craig.
21.
23.
20 for Steve.
Chris Reed,
Rubbish
25.
19. Alan, that won't do.
That was good, Al.
22,
Andy Manford,
Andy.
22.
23. We got 20. I think 24 still got
Andy
it.
Perry, Rob Tabbert. Well done, Rob. 24.
17 for Sophie. Well done. 22 for Peter.
Yeah, I know. 21 rubbish. Yeah, that's what he said, not me.
Nicole
19.
14.
Good one.
Nicole navigates. Check her out on Facebook.
Guys, listen, what we want to
25 from Ginger Elvis and Kerry. I think they're the winners so far.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys, what we want you to do now is we want you to get yourself back on the Facebook search. Find Joe Cassidy.
Cassidy's top square page.
It's just J-O, not J-O-E or J, well, just J-O. J-O Cassidy's top
square.
page,
Top square.
page, right?
You are drunk.
Half a glass of wine. It's just the excitement of being with these lovelies. So get yourself over to top square page with Joe Cassidy. We're going to be there. You'll see us pop up on the comments. Guys, it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
It has, yes. Thank you all for joining us.
I've loved it. We're going to live on this for at least the next 10 minutes.
And don't forget, we will be back again on Sunday at 8.
Sunday, Glam Up Saturday.
20%, nice one.
Glam Up Saturday. And then, of course, every night we'll be posting our weekly, our daily roundup and Old Guy Rules on YouTube.
And don't forget the hashtags.
All the hashtags. Hashtag be safe.
Hashtag ride the storm.
I've been Eddie.
I've been Hollie.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. See you on Joe Cassidy's page.